Rourke, Denver.
I led assault teams all around the world.
Marine Gunnery Sergeant T. Hannibal.
I was the only female to deploy one of the first units in Iraq.
Army Ranger Nick the Reaper Irving.
I killed 33 enemy combatants in 3.5 months.
Army Sergeant Noah Galloway.
My Humvee hit a roadside bomb, and I lost my left arm and left leg as a result.
Each member of this extraordinary cadre handpicked a team of 4 ordinary people.
Let's go!
I want the lumberjack.
Who doesn't want the lumberjack?
They will push these 16 civilians to their breaking point.
Suck it up! It's all up in your mind.
Let's go! Get down here now!
By running them through what we call evolutions, punishing challenges inspired by actual military training.
We can go harder.
You gotta pick it up!
Lose an evolution, and the cadre leaders will send one of their team members into a brutal, never-ending obstacle course called the circus.
Come on, Lisa!
The only way their journey is over is if they give up, ring out, go home. In the end, only one team will take home the prize. Up to $1 million.
All we ask for is all you got.
In the first evolution, Team Noah showed that teamwork trumps all.
Everybody needs a fisherman and a logger!
While Team T fell apart.
Everybody hold it down! Are we gonna be the kind of team that's gonna be able to work together?
And personal trainer Chris lost his cool.
I cannot trust you. You gave us bogus advice.
Boston cop Jim, roller derby star Goldie, and Chris were put into the circus.
Coming, Chris!
But the endurance ended in a shock.
Hang in there as long as you can.
Goldie, you got this, girl!
As Chris's chances of winning $250,000 slipped through his fingers. Tonight, Team T must recover from their first casualty.
Last challenge, our biggest hiccup was lack of communication. Chris was a big part of that.
Still at full strength, Team Rourke and Team Nick had their sights set on Team Noah.
Team Noah's clicking. As much as I like to see a fellow Army guy doing well, it's time for my team to step up as well.
We're going to stay humble and stay focused on the next objective.
Who will be the next contestant to give up, ring out, and go home on American Grit?
It hurts so bad. I just can't put pressure down on the heel because that's where the worst of it is. After the first evolution, I got frostbite.
I woke up feeling worse as far as my left foot went, but mentally great.
So I'm hoping that it's something that doesn't involve, like,
running,
pounding and running and all of that, and then I can help.
But it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Your power is within your head to focus. As a yogi, my #1 strong point is mentality. And I've got the strongest mind of anyone in this house. So I'm clear. I'm good.
Come in. Do you guys, every time somebody passes by our room, they like slowly walk by in hopes that we're talking about somebody?
We walk by like it's a funeral still, like we're still mourning.
Team T can see Chris leaving as a loss. I think for the house aspect, it's great. He had a real big mouth. Personally, I'm glad he's gone because I didn't come here to talk. I came here to compete.
People gotta go.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning!
All right, now we're ready to go. Before we go any further, Cam, bro hug. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you? The John Cena hug feels like you're just hugging a huge boulder.
Now, T, a member of your team, Chris, his will was broken.
It was.
Any words for your existing team?
Don't let your cockiness rule you in this game. Just focus, keep your eye on the prize, and then we got it.
Right now, more than ever, you guys need to pick each other up, adapt, evolve. That's why we call these team challenges evolutions. If you can evolve, you can achieve success. Win the evolution, safe from the circus. Safe from the circus, you don't ring out. Today's evolution is based on the training regimen of one of the most elite forces in the U.S. military, the Navy SEALs.
You know, we pushed Navy SEAL training to the maximum
for a purpose. We want people to get to a point of passing out, of hurting, of suffering, so when they get to the battlefield, they know exactly how far they can go, and we know as a team how far we can go together.
Here's how it goes. You guys are going to race on this beach covered with obstacles. Retrieve 2 paddles and your boat, which you will use to make your way across this ice-cold lake to a landing area. There you'll find a trunk. In the trunk, a 3rd paddle. First team to get all 3 paddles across the finish line wins the evolution. Nick, how do you feel about that?
Here, and I'm used to Navy SEALs keeping their hair nice and pretty. I'm not really worried about them winning.
We love taking Army on a boat. They don't even need to put camouflage on because they turn green.
You know, how's the Navy SEAL going to feel when you come in last?
Come on now. I'm sure you saw the points on the boat. You was like, those pointy ends, that's the front. Go ahead.
As an Army guy, we weren't in boats, we weren't in the water, but it does take teamwork. And that is something that is military-wide.
Twinkle Toes won't be taking this
Look,
one.
don't hate us because we're on top.
That's all that matters.
All right, let's get this on.
I see there's some competition between the cadre. Get with your team and form a game plan.
Let's go.
My main concern right now is K-Joy. She was injured last evolution, and I'm weighing the options of sitting her out or actually competing with the team of 3. Either way, I'm at a disadvantage. So, K-Joy, you're not going to be in this competition. Have you sit out on this one and, give you time to heal up?
Yeah, you think that's what's best?
100% positive.
As much as she wanted to compete, it just wasn't in the best interest for the team. It's like having a guy who has the flu going out on a mission overseas. Do you want to jeopardize the entire mission?
Claire, you're going to lead this one, all right? This is water, boats, this is you, okay?
I fished for 20 years in Alaska, but I was on a little bit bigger boats where there was 5 crews. The only girl on the boat. I don't want to always put myself in the deck boss position, but that's where I've always been put.
The issue with a boat is you have to do it in sync. You have good rhythm?
Yes.
I'm going to put Hayes in charge of this one. This race is going to be won on the water. It is going to be the grind and the drink and how efficiently you can get that boat through the water. People think it's power, but it's efficiency, okay? Distance per stroke.
Cadre, chalk talk is over. Make your way to the starting line and get your life vests on.
Let's go.
Our team has a distinct advantage because we have a Navy SEAL as our leader.
Okay, here we go. I am so excited for this evolution. I see this in obstacle course racing all the time. In the last year, I've done 48 obstacle course races. I really do have this outer appearance of girly girl, but then I get on a race course and I go from beauty to beast mode Barbie.
3, 2, 1, go! First step is to get each member of your team over that 8-foot wall.
Get up there, get up there, get up there. Help her up. Come on, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Take your time. Safe over, safe over.
Go, 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 go. Go, pull yourself up. You got it, Mark. Go. All right, take it, take it. Come on. Nice. Come on, Jim. Get out. There we go. Nice. Go, go, go.
Team Nick.
Here we go.
The first
nice.
wall.
Nice. That's what
Now they're going to dig out a path so the whole team can crawl underneath that log. Team 4 right on their heels.
Get Mark through, get Mark through.
Bork tells us, get the machine through first. Because if he can fit through there, anyone can.
Team T the last to hit the dig.
Get that deep trench. Good, 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 good.
Like you're digging a treasure chest in there.
Get this little hole right here open.
You got it, Maria. Push your way out. There you go.
Maria, get down dirty.
Push that out. Nice. There you go. Nice, Maria.
They are
nice.
through.
All right, Lisa, start digging, start digging, start digging.
Machine is through on Team Rourke.
Good. Everyone go yours. Hey, pull his arm.
First one's there. Go, 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 go. Team Rourke through onto the paddles. Team Nick through onto the paddles.
Nice.
Got to untie both paddles, grab your boat, and head to the water.
There you go. All right, come on, Brooke. You should make it.
Don't pull down on the paddle, you'll get it loose.
Every second counts here.
Get down, get to the boat.
They're onto the boat.
Go. Let's go. This is going to be 1 in the water.
Everybody's moving, and we're last. We're missing a little extra strength, a little extra help. That could be the difference maker.
Team T still bringing up the rear as they hit the paddles. They have got to step it up. Now, once you've got your boat, it and your team has to go back over the wall.
Now up. Go, go, go.
Team No over the wall.
There you go, Jim. That's what I'm talking about.
And over they go, one by one.
Whoa.
I landed in a really awkward position, and I knew absolutely at that moment something was wrong.
Get in the water. Come on, let's go.
I saw Maria fall off the wall, but just like in a firefight, once the first bullet shot, everything goes, haywire. You have to just adapt and overcome.
You guys are awesome. The water is freezing cold. My hands feel like they're frozen into place. Feeling water and all kind of stuff in my lady parts.
And they're off. Everybody in the water.
Come on, baby.
Dog team challenge. Pick it up.
You guys are not working together.
Hey, get them going together. Together.
Come on, you guys are turning.
Fields look really good right now. They look good. I like that.
Some guys are cruising. Some guys are having a little trouble.
There we go.
I want to win, but being a ranger and beating a seal is a pretty big deal for me.
Gotta get together. Brooke, I need you, Brooke. Go to your right. What are you doing? Go to your right.
It's a little bit shaky on the communication. There's a lot of back and forth. Paddle this way. No, do it that way.
Oh, babe, you gotta turn it.
We're struggling hard.
Get up higher, Tony.
I gotta get him.
Don't try to get you higher.
They got plenty of power, just the steering's a little off.
Way ahead of us.
Come on. Don't worry about them.
I know, but why are we going in circles? Why are we going in circles? Dog team challenge.
T, it's still anybody's game at this
Let's
point.
go.
You just got to steer that ship the right way. They'll be all right.
Watch your steering and focus. No.
Okay, your stroke.
All right,
My
go.
stroke.
Mine.
Yours.
You need leverage. Sit on the edge of the thing and figure it out.
Looking pretty efficient, my man.
Yeah.
Every mission involving a team needs a clear voice that helps lead that team to the same goal. Claire spent 20 years on a boat, so it just kind of fits in really well.
Get yourself in a good position, David. Straight.
Nice, Maria.
Jim. Go.
Find your stroke.
Having struggled to get out the gate, T's silver team is bringing up the rear.
I need you to go away from the boat and not as close to the boat.
I have never rowed a boat before, so I am actually enjoyed the ladies being leaders a little bit.
Ah, thank you very much for that.
Noah's green team approaching the landing area where they're going to face a choice. There's a third paddle locked in a case. The teams must get that paddle back across the lake, and there's only 2 ways to do it.
There's a key inside a piece of ice. They have to get a rock, break the ice to get a key to take the paddle. There's another option that we could have them grab the entire case and add 100 pounds to the boat. With 4 people, I don't think it's a good move.
Yeah, grab one.
Team Noah opting for the third paddle. The other teams have a chance here to make up some distance while they hammer away at that ice. Go! Find it! Come on!
I knew that Mark had the power to break that ice and still had the strength to paddle back. Having that extra paddle is gonna help get us a stronger lead.
Like chopping wood.
You want me to smash something, I'm all for it. That's exactly what I do. I like breaking things, why not?
There you go, unlock it.
Synchronize those paddles.
Push it. I will see you at the finish line. You're killing it.
Get ready to hop out, guys.
Go! Team Noah's back in the boat and ready to make the return trip with the extra paddle.
Straight line back. Talk to him, Claire.
See the point of that far shoreline?
Yeah.
There, up the valley about that's where we're headed.
Case really wearing on these teams right now.
Go.
All you got right now.
Go.
Get it up.
Team Nick and Team Rourke have hit the beach. Now it's decision time.
All right, listen. We don't have to get the paddle out of the case. Get the case, get back in, and go.
We're basically fighting time at this moment. We were down 1 person anyways, so having that extra 100 pounds in there really wasn't going to make much of a difference.
We don't have time to get the paddle. Come on.
Team Rourke, Team Nick, still a little bit of work to do to catch up, but it's still anybody's race. Both teams are opting to take that locked case. They'll be adding weight to the boat and won't be able to use that extra paddle.
You have to figure out a way to catch them. I know they got 3. Figure out a way to dig deep.
Bring it in. Let's go. You're going to get the rock and you're going to chip away at this ice.
But at this stage, I knew that 100 pounds was not going to benefit them, not being in last.
Come on.
It was a tough call to make in a moment. In the Marine Corps, we have to make tough decisions every day. So it's just a matter of just making that decision and sticking to your gun.
Chip it away.
Good, guys.
Definitely not where I wanted this team to be, but at this point, that communication was in sync. The Tony got tired, Brooke came in. Brooke got tired, Yvette came in. This is the kind of communication that I was looking for from the beginning.
And Team T's on their way back.
All teams back on their way to the start-finish line. Who are we going to see first?
Team Noah has maintained their lead. Nick's red team is side by side with Rourke's blue team in a battle for second.
Go! Who's having fun now?
You can hear the excitement.
Yes, absolutely.
They feel good.
Team T has found their rhythm while Team Rourke is struggling with one less paddle and a full and heavy boat.
Look at this, a potential pass.
Let's go!
This is very much in the wheelhouse of SEAL training. Mental and physical toughness is critical to our job. So it's about your heart. It's about what you bring to the fight above and beyond what your body can do. SEALs have that no-quit instinct in their blood.
Team T has powered their way past Team Nick and Team Rourke.
We had 3 people, same as we did, but they also had 120 pounds less and 3 oars.
With only 3 members, Team T's lighter boat has been a game changer.
Come on, Tony!
They have proven they got will, but not enough water to close the gap as Team Noah cruises into the final stretch.
Come on, finish strong. Y'all are killing it. Come on.
Team Noah, I can't believe it for a second time in a row.
Right across that yellow line.
They are a machine in these evolutions.
I am really happy with the fact that I chose Claire as the team leader. I don't have to send anybody from my team to the circus. Every one of them are safe, so I'm very comfortable knowing that no one on my team is going home this week.
The way y'all work as a team is what is making it critical. Because you'll hear every one of these cadres say it to their team, be a team. That's the difference. Y'all are making my job so easy.
All I got to do is stand here and look pretty.
Twice in a row?
Yeah, he's got bragging right?
Yeah. The only thing that counts in the end is going to be who goes home.
That is true.
In a surprise second place, I would have pegged them to be last out of the starting gates.
There you go.
Team T, I can't believe the teamwork.
They came in strong, and they came in with their heads held high. It was a proud mama moment at that point.
We're the underdog. We lost our teammate to the circus. And here we are today, excited. Team T is coming back, and we're coming back strong.
And Team Nick, it will finish third here. We have one more to come in. I would have never called this one. And I imagine we're going to have an angry Navy SEAL on our hands.
My background is leading SEALs. Guys have a special desire to give absolute max effort at all times, and I don't think we've done that yet. I can't make a team better than it is, but I can definitely make them perform at their highest ability. I don't think this team has given their max effort yet.
All right, Nick, Rourke, T. Once again, you will choose a member of your team to face the circus.
But because they went last week, Goldie and Jim must sit this one out.
And remember, in the circus, one person will give up. You give up, you ring out. Ring out, you go home.
Now that we got to go to another circus, it's do or die.
Congratulations, guys.
We can't afford to lose another team member.
If I was Rourke, I would be a bit disappointed in our team. I mean, it was a Navy SEAL challenge.
I was flabbergasted when Silver passed us. I was like, how in the...
At the end of the day, we just got beat.
He had every expectation that we were going to crush this, and we came in dead last.
I mean, just like last circus, Rourke's gonna pick who he knows is coming back.
Oh, see when I lean forward, it hurts. It hurts right there, right where it bends. Right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Good ouch, bad ouch. Bad ouch. We had to climb over the wall, and I just kind of flew over, and fell.
Whoa! You okay, Nick?
I landed in an awkward position on my legs.
Does it feel sore? How do you feel?
It feels unwalkable.
Unwalkable. Does it feel sore? How do you feel?
It feels unwalkable.
Unwalkable.
You know?
Why don't you sit down and elevate?
Because I'm walking and I just want to see, you know. I don't like getting this emotional, but like I'm gonna break.
What brought you from like Supermom Maria to this?
Injury did. All I care about, I mean, this is something I struggled with since the moment I decided to come here. Is I would rather be home with my kids anyways. I miss my kids.
Here, I have an opportunity to go home and be with them again. Or I can tough it out and stay and still be uncomfortable.
Do you want to ring out? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that.
One of us is going to circus. We don't even know if K-Joy can do it, right? So that's that. Jim definitely can't do it because he did it last week. Now you're up in the air. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, you need to stop it.
No, I'm just asking.
You need to go away.
I question Maria's intentions in this competition because we don't even know. She might be milking it, especially with her potentially going to go into circus. Come here. So I question her injury, and I also question her motivation going forward.
Watch your footing.
This was clearly a SEAL-centric event, and we not only didn't win, but we came in last place. The thing that I'm concerned about, that I feel we have to get right immediately, is the effort. I care for this team, I want their success, and I want to make sure my guidance is something that leads them to that.
I care not that we lost that event when it comes to my reputation being a SEAL or whatever. That doesn't bother me at all. My parents taught me you are unlikely going to have the most talent in the room, but you can work the hardest in the room. If you fall on your face 5 feet from the finish line throwing up because you gave everything you had, nothing will make me happier.
Rourke reminds me a lot of my dad. My dad was a Marine, and we lived a military lifestyle. We were very regimented, got up at a certain time, beds were made. As an adult, my dad is my best friend, and it's my greatest fear to disappoint my father. I would never want to let him down.
We can go harder. And if we do, they're going to be in for it. We all together on this?
Yes, sir.
You guys are kicking butt out there and taking names, and quite frankly, it's not even close.
Y'all, from the beginning, connected so well because y'all are listening to each other, you're working together, and it's that teamwork.
I think regardless of where everyone is from, everyone will walk out of this experience saying the word y'all.
It's already happened.
It's really exciting to be able to sit back and just relax and not think about someone from our squad possibly going home or having to go into the circus.
When you got in the water and had to become synchronized as a unit, it was just like watching everyone else just fall away into the distance.
And it was fun. Being on the lake.
The amazing thing to see is if you can survive this thing, you personally get a life-changing amount of money. And I think the cool thing about you guys gelling together as human beings is you can walk away from this knowing you did a huge solid for somebody else. And not only that, making some friends along the way.
Well, you all know we got a big decision coming up. We can't afford to lose anyone else this early in the game.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared to death. Chris was one of the strongest guys in the house. To see him break down and lose like that, it made me scared.
So think for a second, though, that you can't do it.
No, I don't think that I can't. I don't want to lose my team, and I don't want them to lose me because I don't want them to have to go in there with 2.
I like that this is such a 180 from how it was last week. When I see you all come in second, trust me, I was proud, and I was like, wow, that's my team.
What do you think about the whole circus? Because I did not sleep much last night thinking about who would go.
I have limited options for this circus. I can't send Jim, he's already been. Maria and K-Joy are both injured at this point.
My ankle and my knee are severely injured. So, somebody step forward and just, do the circus so that we can heal more, and...
I've had that same thing happen when I was going through training. When I was going through, I fractured tibia, fibia, and then I had to go jump out of planes, soon after that, and then go ruck march 25 miles. Maria, she's a very strong individual, strong-minded. She has a little sprained ankle when it comes to pain. If you don't mind, then it won't matter. Just putting things into perspective, I think, would help her out. 62-plus days of no food. I lost 45 pounds in this course. And I question often, why am I here? Why do I put myself through this?
And what was your answer?
At the end of the day, it was all about pride,
Yeah.
being able to get through it and be a part of an elite group of individuals. I've seen worse things happen to people, and they push through the pain. And I'm, trying to preach to my team that it's only temporary. How do you feel?
I want to go. It's going to hurt, but you get through it, and then you deal with it after. I feel pretty confident about it.
It's just risky, you know what I mean? K-Joy in particular, she has the mindset. That showed a lot, about her character. That is somebody I want on my team.
Welcome. Tomorrow, 3 of you will face this beast. So with Chris's immediate departure, the circus itself made a statement, no matter how physically prepared you think you are. If you're chosen to face the circus, you got a chance to ring out. You ring out, you give up. You give up, you go home. Even if obstacles are your specialty, there is no way for you to train or prepare what lies ahead for any one of you on that endurance platform. Who will be the next to ring out? Who's the next to give up? Who's the next to go home? Who's got American grit? We'll find out soon. Now, I'd like to know the 3 that are gonna face the circus.
Once again, I need to send someone to the circus. I take tremendous responsibility in making sure I pick the right person. If I don't, they could be going home.
Now, I'd like to know the 3 that are gonna face the circus. So I'd like to start with T. Who are you sending to the circus?
This individual is someone I know that no matter what they're faced with, they're gonna make it happen. I'm sending Brooke.
Boom.
Got this.
Brooke, how do you feel about this decision?
I'm ready.
What makes you so ready?
About 6 years ago, I broke both of my hands. And I didn't have use of either hand for 2 years. And I didn't give up then, and I sure as hell ain't gonna give up now.
Right on. Rourke, who will you send to the circus?
The teammate I'm going to send, I know is ready. This athlete is designed to do this course, and I think uniquely prepared for what will follow. It's Hayes.
I don't really feel like I've had a chance to show my individual strength, so Rourke made the absolute best decision.
Nick, we've barely begun, and your team already has 2 injured members. How do you feel about being so handicapped so early?
I don't believe it's a handicap. A good buddy of mine. We were on a mission, and he got shot in his head, going up on a rooftop, point-blank range. He fell down off the rooftop. Instead of giving up, even with the bullet lodged inside of his skull, he killed the guy who did it and then still completed the mission. So if a guy, can get shot in his face and continue on with the mission, I relate to that. I'm cut from that same cloth, and I think anybody here can be. It's all mental. So with that said, I'm going to have to go with K-Joy.
Yeah.
We got this. We got this.
I'm going to prove a point to my team, and that's that you can't let injuries get in the way of completing a mission. I think K-Joy is going to show that to everyone.
K-Joy, Brooke, Hayes. Tomorrow, the 3 of you will face the circus, and as confident as you may feel now, it is just a fact that tomorrow, one of you will give up, one of you will ring out, one of you will go home. And you all know that you run this competition by yourself, but you are members of a team. Your team will be here cheering you on. I'll meet with each of you in the morning to find out where your head is at. Go home, get some rest. You're gonna need it. Tomorrow we will find out who will be the one to ring out. Good luck.
Do you think K-Joy might be intimidated?
The fact that she wants to compete with an injury, she's got heart. Once that adrenaline starts going, I fought through injury before in races.
Yeah.
So definitely I'm not underestimating her at all.
I also have some experience obstacle course racing. The first time I ever ran one, I couldn't even complete the first mile. But when I got done, I was like, this is the greatest thing ever.
We'll probably get down, and K-Joy might still be getting up that cargo net.
My first year of running competitively, I qualified for the World Championship, and it was mind-blowing.
Which one of y'all better? Just be honest. On the course.
How many races have you done this year?
I've done 10 this year.
Done 48.
There definitely is a competition. I haven't had a chance to see her race, but she's Beast Mode Barbie. So I guess we'll see how we stack up together.
We're both pretty fierce, or we wouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
You are about to face the circus. How do you feel?
It's a test not only of your body, but of your heart and your mind. And when I broke my hands, it gave me a lot of mental strength.
I want to talk about that. Tell me about that.
6 years ago, I was passing through an intersection and was hit head-on. The airbag shattered both of my hands. I ended up not having use of either hand for 2 full years.
2 years.
I couldn't touch my face. I couldn't go to the bathroom. I couldn't bathe myself. And to have your dad bathe yourself when you're a grown woman is probably one of the most humiliating experiences of my life. And I know if I can get through something that traumatic, that I can do this.
You think T's made the right choice?
Absolutely.
I think so, too. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brooke essentially knows what it's like to be down and out. She was put through such a sense of dependency. She wants to make all those that helped her out proud of her. And I think that's going to be a driving force today in the circus.
Having no use of your arms for 2 years, that's ridiculous. And becomes like beast mode Barbie. I mean, come on. Who does that? Just me. Yeah.
You have a very difficult circus ahead of you. You're on a bad wheel. Statistically, on the course, you are outgunned.
Yes.
What do you think your chances are?
I'm coming back.
What is going to be going through your mind when you have to dig deep? What do you think of? What keeps you going?
I go in my zone. You can't hear things, you can't really feel things. It's just a state of inner quietness, so it doesn't matter what noise is going on. And since it's a test of endurance, I know one of them will give up before I do.
She volunteers because she knows she can endure, and she has realized that the circus is a battle of will, and she believes of all the competitors, she has the strongest will.
It's good. I got this.
This bag's coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Girl.
You seem, on the exterior, to have a very hard shell. You seem extremely regimented and disciplined as well. Does that have anything to do with your dad?
Absolutely. I mean, my dad, we grew up in a Marine household, and he's my best friend. Sorry.
No, please. This is I want to know.
I want to say after my divorce, when I came home, I was, trying to get my life back on track,
Yeah.
and it was like, Dad was always there.
Always.
Always there.
Go get him today. Hayes has certainly the qualities of what it takes to be in the United States military. She has respect. She has regimen. She has perspective. She has discipline. But when put under duress, we'll see what happens. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Hayes, Brooke, K-Joy. You will run the circus together, but essentially, you all compete against the circus. And it will push, it will punish. And especially the endurance platform, it will break your will, at least one of you. Today, one of the three of you will quit. Today's endurance test is called Ice Cubed. You'll have to do 10 burpees on my count. After your 10th, you will submerge yourself, that is head to toe, in ice water. Burpees on my count. After your 10th, you will submerge yourself, that is head to toe, in ice water. And then we'll repeat, exercise, submerge, exercise, as long as it takes. If one of you says no more, if one of you gives up and rings out, cadre, competitors, you may want to listen to this part because the endurance will work a little differently today. If you're the first person to reach the platform, you will get to sit out for the first 2 rounds of the endurance. You don't have to be a science major or a mathlete to understand if you finish this obstacle course first, less work, less dunking. You ladies understand?
Yes, sir.
Make your way to the starting line.
Hayes has this military background with her father's service. She's an obstacle course racer, and she's tailor-made for the circus, but she's grown to another place of kind of believing that she is one of my top dogs and somebody that in this game is probably feared by other competitors, and that's true.
Cadre, teams, American grit, all we ask for is all you got.
Come on, Brooke, you got this, baby. This is your playground, baby. This is your playground, Hayes.
3, 2, 1. Hayes out in front, seems to be. K-Joy trailing, probably as expected. Brooke doesn't seem to be giving her that much trouble, though.
Come on, girl, let's go, Hayes. Got this, Hayes.
Hayes looks like she'll conquer the cargo net first. Brooke in second.
Go get him, girl.
Brooke up and over the cargo.
Let's go, K-Joy.
And here comes K-Joy as Hayes and Brooke prepare for the 50-foot Giants ladder. The race is on.
Great job, girl. Great job. Get up this one, you are home.
This is your catch-up.
Hayes having a little trouble getting up that first rung.
Climb it out. Climb it out, Brooke.
Fatigue is setting in.
Come on, Brooke.
Let's go, K-Joy! No points for second. Let's go, Hayes. You got it. Little bit more.
This, Hayes!
Yep. Little bit more. You're up.
Looks like Hayes has regained the lead, but Brooke is right on her heels.
Let's go, Brookie!
Hayes is out first and on the high beam and killing it. Hayes onto the Burma Bridge, and she's going to be the first to the bridge.
That's it. We're staying dry.
K-Joy's conquered the Giants ladder, but a bit of work to do. I will say this, closer than expected, all things considered. K-Joy crossing the high beam right now. Down the stretch they come. Just one obstacle left for the platform. It's Hayes, it's Hayes, it's Hayes.
That's it, Hayes. That's it. We're staying dry.
Is anyone on her heels? I know it's going to be close at this point. And here comes Brooke. I got two competitors on the downward crawl.
Brooke, let's do this, baby!
This is where it gets close. It's Hayes, Brooke close second.
There you go, Brooke. Nice job, Hayes. That's it.
Hayes is the first to arrive on the platform.
Love it. I love it. Good.
After circle.
Now we go to the second phase of this battle. We go to the second phase. You get the longest break. It's going to be me and your dad up here.
Second to reach the endurance platform is Brooke.
I got you. You're not going home.
All righty, K-Joy is third. Remove the helmet. The endurance portion will start. 10 burpees, please. 3, 2, 1. 1.
Good job, K-Joy. You got it, K-Joy.
Come on, K-Joy.
8.
Come on, K-Joy.
9.
Too easy. Too easy.
10. Submerge.
Come on, K-Joy. This is all mental.
Come on, easy.
Do it. Nice.
Brooke, your advantage is over. Join the group.
Come on, Brooke.
And down. 1, 2, 3.
You got this. You got it, K-Joy. You got it, K-Joy.
Let's go, Brooke.
5. Submerge.
We need you. We need you. All right?
Let's go, Brookie.
Submerge. Get out. Get out.
Get down. Suck it up. Let's go. Too easy. It's all up in your mind. All in your mind.
When K-Joy reaches the platform, we will start.
Me and your dad are right here. Me and your dad are right here.
And begin. Down.
Think of your dad, Hayes.
1.
You good? I will do it with you. You let me know.
2.
Let's go, Brooke. Let's go, Brookie.
3.
All right, Hayes.
4.
You got this, Brooke. Come on. Now, in and get the hell out.
Submerge.
Let's go. Come
You
on.
got it, K-Joy.
Here we go, Hayes. Let's go. Daddy did it. Daddy did the same thing.
Competitors back on the line.
Piece of cake. Look at you. Look at you.
Down. 6, 7, 8, 9. Submerge. Submerge.
K-Joy, it's all you. This is all you, K-Joy. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done.
Perfect, 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 perfect.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Let's go, Brooke.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
One is breaking. We got it.
You look like you're having fun. Keep it going.
Jog it out. Jog it out. Get down. Get down, baby.
Down. Down.
Let's go, Brooke. Let's go.
Submerge. Submerge. Competitors on the line.
Not feeling it, are we? Not yet. Nice. Nice. Nice, because we got one breaking.
Down.
Shake it off, baby. Shake it off.
Come on, K-Joy.
You got this, Hayes. You look solid as a rock.
Team T, come on.
Submerge. Down.
B.
6, 8, 9. Submerge. Down.
Dig deep, Hayes. Dig deep. Come on, K-Joy.
You got this.
T, you get your competitor to keep pace.
Come on, Brooke. Come on, Brooke. She got it. Come on, Brooke.
Down.
Let's go, Brooke. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, Brooke. No. No.
up. Put her over. Legs up. Legs up. All right?
No, Brookie, come on.
Okay, come with me. I got you.
I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know if she's breathing. She looks like she's unconscious, and we are just freaking out.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
All right, let's harness off.
Come on, Brookie.
Come on, Brooke.
Is she awake? Is she even awake?
She's
amazing. She's
We're
awake.
good. She's okay. She's okay. We're good.
That's the way to compete. She left it all out there.
I'm here, baby. My only focus is her health.
She's just cold. She's fine.
I just want to make sure that Brooke is okay.
Watch your head. Watch her head.
We deal with immersion in the SEAL teams in dangerously cold water all the time. This happens. We push our training at all times to a point where you're right on the ragged edge of health and hurting somebody. That's what happens when your body hits the wall in pure exhaustion.
Tough, right?
All right, Brooke,
She's
we
warm.
love you.
You didn't quit, Brooke. You never quit, baby. You didn't quit, Brooke.
She didn't give up. Her body just gave out. She gave it everything she had, and she left it out there, and that's all you can ask for before a teammate.
We are here to give everything we have. If I have to go out, I want to go out like that. I want to collapse in a heap because I got nothing left. It's American grit. Let's do it right.
First things first, Brooke is going to be okay. She is on the way to the hospital just for precautionary measures only, and T, as a cadre, has made the decision to go with her. I'd like to say what we saw here today was nothing short of heroic. If you give all you have, that is the exact quality that each of these leaders look for when they want someone to don the uniform of the United States military.
Oh, yeah.
Both Yvette and Tony have volunteered to ring out for Brooke.
I know that we're going to really need her, and she's going to be missed. And I just hope that she knows that we're really proud of her. She went out like a soldier, you know, until her body gave out.
Your dad is going to be so proud of you.
In American grit, it's about giving it everything you got and say never quit. If you're gonna leave this competition, that's the way you would leave.
Next time,
Get up, Yvette. Get up.
Team T has a tough battle after losing another teammate.
Today is do or die.
And with Team Nick suffering physically.
All right, let's get to work. Let's get to work.
And Team Rourke mentally.
Come on, start talking. We got to get this done.
Both teams need to find their grit.
You're here to challenge yourself. You're not going to stop until you break.
Who will be the next contestant to give up?
He's stuck in the net.
Ring out and go home on American Grit.